What is up? What is up, good people, soul folks, grand rising, grace and peace to you guys. The moon was down. The moon was down, man down. For those who checked in on me and mine, we're doing good. We got hit with another hurricane that came through Wednesday night. Anyway, me and mine are doing good. So thank the heavens above that, we weren't, our family wasn't compromised by this. Before I go in, I didn't get to do my midweek because I really had a bad, some sinus pressure going on here. And what happened with me with that was because I did something, when spirit, when spirit moves, I said this before, you got to go through it, right? So behind the scenes, there's some stuff going on, and I needed to clear out. I'm always clearing out. I'm always doing that. But this particular time, I did it, and some powerful stuff happened. Some powerful stuff came through, and one of that was it kind of messed with my sinuses. So I had like a really bad infection, not infection, but it was really swollen. I wasn't able to do any kind of reading. I couldn't even keep lights on. Everything was bad. All I could do was pretty much rest, stay in dark as much as possible. And then the storm came, and that exacerbated the pressure because for me, I'm so sensitive that the pressure from the outside, we had a solar flare that came through. So I'm going to read some stuff that we're having coming up. All right. We had a solar flare that just happened. We're having some meteor showers. We've just had a whole bunch of water energies. So shout out to Yamaye and Oshun, right? Because those are our goddess or our water gods, and they move. So also want to give a big shout out before I forget to JB Jeweler. Thank you, sir, for your kind donation. I'm glad that you appreciate my content. And also Miss Sharon. She's always giving me feedback, and I love it, and I love it, I love it. Thank you so much, guys. I bless you tenfold. Thank you. And those who actually, text and checked in and made sure that I was doing okay, made sure that my family is all right. I appreciate that. Anyway, I'm trying to use my words carefully because I don't want to, certain things you can't expose, certain things you can't say. So you need to just choose your words wisely because you never know, I saw a quote that said, be careful of people who bounce back from something. You never know what they've been through, right? Those people that get back from something, they with the old gods. Now I'm paraphrasing that little quote, but it's very true. You ever wonder how some people just get back up from all kinds of craziness in their life? They've been through so much, and you would think that they would go under, right? Those people that bounce back, know that those are the people that you don't want to F with. Willie's in the building. Yay. Willie, I'm early. Willie is my moderator. I am super early only because I was down for the count, man. I hope you're good. I hope that your family's all right. That, with everything that happened in the past couple of days, it was wild. Anybody could see the news. New York was going through it. New York City, Jersey. So shout out to my Jersey peeps, Pennsylvania, PA. Shout out to them. I saw that it was very detrimental out there. I think Connecticut might have got hit a little bit, but New York City was definitely underwater for most of the part. But we good. We're good. We're situated. We're kind of high up. Okay, good. Ooh, Raz Girl's in the building. My beauty queen. Very nice. So I haven't started any readings. I'm going off on a little thing about spirit and how people bounce back and resilience. And, it's crazy how spirit, the source, and all kinds of gods and deities, whoever you subscribe to, is amazing. How, like, I'm just kind of pondering on all the stuff that's been happening with the past couple of weeks, even last year. Because if you think about it, Texas had a snowstorm they ain't never seen in years, decades. It could be man-made. Louisiana just got hit. How did that storm come all the way East Coast and knock us back down? Like, we just getting over Hurricane Sandy. For those who know, we got hit with Hurricane Sandy. That storm was not supposed to hit the East Coast, New York, Jersey, Connecticut. It wasn't supposed to hit us, and it hit us. We were underwater. It took part of Jersey Shore out into the sea. So know that there are very nefarious people out here that are really trying to do damage to those godlike children. And when I say godlike children, that's what I was just talking about. The people who could bounce back from adversity, things that you wouldn't think that they went through in their life, and they can bounce back. Oh, baby, they fucking with the old gods, and you better believe it. So I don't fear, because I know who I walk with. I know who's been showing themselves to me and who's been letting me know who's on my side. And I'm not talking about flesh. I'm talking about this. I got big OGs. So I did something Monday where I was doing some cleaning, some spell cleaning. I work with candles as well. So I did a candle protection, and I did a candle cleansing. Well, that candle cleansing, let me tell you something. That took me out, because storm, I didn't know nothing about a storm. I slept through the whole thing. I looked out the window the next morning. The sun was out. The birds were chirping. I was like, where the storm at? Then my daughter told me, Ma, there was rats floating around in Harlem. I was like, which ones? Pamela's in the building. Salute, and dogs. Peace. Oh, snap. King Twins in the building. Salute, sir. Salute. So, yeah, so I that's why I missed the Wednesday midday check-in, because I couldn't even have nothing bright around me. I needed to be in darkness. I couldn't have that because the sun was coming through my head. I had a whole bunch of sinus pressure. It was messing with my gums, so I couldn't talk. So it's just now today that I was like, all right, let me get back in shape. So I wanted to just reiterate that, if you're not a God-fearing person, if you're not into, spirituality, and you're an atheist, just sit with yourself for a little while and talk to your inner self, your inner G. Because there's a lot of spiritual stuff that's opening. We had a couple of portals. We just went through a Lion's Gate that opened up a lot to bring out these demons. And I'm not trying to really sit here and talk like biblical, but I'm talking real facts, because this is what I do. This is what I do. So if it's not your thing, you know what I'm saying? But I'm letting y'all know, just to guard your family up. Get some sage if you can. Just cleanse your area. Cleanse your area, folks, because there's a lot of stuff that's going on the unseen world that could tap into the seen world, which has done that. And we see that within the past 15, 20 years. Is getting more intense because the shift of the earth is going crazy. It's not just the people on the planet, but it's the actual inside of the earth that's shaking shit up. Mother Gaia is like, I can't have this no more. Y'all are fucking what I gave y'all. This is what you do with your kids. You put them on timeout, right? Timeout might mean they're going to have forest fires in California. Timeout might mean you're going to get hit in Louisiana. Timeout might mean you're going to get a snowstorm in Texas. Timeout might mean New York is going to get hit again with the water. Not to mention that we're still going through 9/11. 20 years now. Watch what's going to happen in New York. And then all the other stuff that they're trying to do to New York City. So watch New York, everybody, if you can. Pay attention to what legislations go through, because that's for the rest of the country. And nobody was hitting no Albany upstate. They was hitting the financial district, because that's the capital of the world. So know that there's nefarious people that do deal with dark magic. All right. Some people don't say, oh, there's no dark magic. It is. There is. The people, they know how to do this stuff. They know how to work it. They know what planets are in line. All right, right now we're in 7 retrograde. 7 planets are in retrograde. Mercury retrograde is coming at the end. What did I tell you about Mercury retrograde? Mercury is about communication. Retrogrades are planets just slowing back. So things are at a standstill. So there could be a lot of this back and forth, this battle, this tension. We've seen it play out. We saw what's going on in Afghanistan. Like, this is what I'm saying. So it's not just a physical level that's going on. It's a spiritual thing that's going on too. So we must be mindful about this. Pamela, good morning. Grand Rising, my dear. All right. Yeah, I'm early. You know, I try to get in. I wanted to just give out this sound the alert, the trumpet, if you will, that I would say that I was spiritually attacked. But I think what happened is what I did Monday started a cleansing for me because I asked for it. And when I did my candle meditation, you know, the flames started roaring really high, and then it split 2 flames. So I was like, okay. Boom. That next day, my head was like, so I was down for the count. I couldn't talk Wednesday. Thursday, I was still like, all right, I'm feeling good. No, that shit knocked me back down. So I was like, all right. So now I'm going to do a weekend review. All right. I also wanted to mention that Mars, the planet Mars, is in Virgo right now. We're also in Virgo season. So salute to all the Virgos that come through. You'll have a special little place. My mom's a Virgo. Her birthday's Sunday. So you guys have a little special place in my heart. All right. Mars in Virgo started July 29th. It ends the 14th of this month. All right. So it can cause confusion. All right. Careful around water, toxins, and heavy machinery. What does that sound like? Oh, that sounds like the little hurricane that just came through and messed up New York City. Signs that will be affected is definitely Virgo, Capricorn, and Aquarius. All right. Mars is about passion. That planet is about, it's feisty. When we think God of War, we think, fighting, this kind of aggression, right? Oh, happy birthday to the baby girl. So we think aggression, right? With the planet of Mars. Listen, y'all, bear with me. I'm trying to get, you know what it is? Because it's like I've been down for so long and I've had all these like downloads as well, like coming to me. And it's just like, and I got to take it easy because I've been out, I've been down, like man down for real. And I couldn't, just to even watch TV, I had to like listen. I couldn't watch it because the light was affecting. I guess it was like a migraine, but it was sinuses. I couldn't eat. I could only drink soup because my gums were so swollen. Mess. So anyway, salute to the ancestors. Salute to those who come through for me. So I appreciate that. All right, so Mars in Virgo. Virgo is a meticulous little sign. If anybody knows who or what a Virgo is, they're very peculiar in details. I'm not going to say nitpicky, but they're very more detail oriented. They look right into the microscope lens, and that's where they go, laser in. And so with Mars, it's like any little problem that's happening is going to be amplified because it's the littlest things that Virgo, they pay attention to detail. They're detail oriented. Thank you. That's what I wanted to say. They're detail oriented. So what else do we have here? Yeah, pay attention to the details, the energy. Mars in Virgo turns in the microscope. Yeah, that's right. Mars energy is about a passion in the person. So if a person is, could be anything that's your passion right now, or you could be picking up a passion, whether it's dancing or art, writing, whatever it is that's your passion. You need to find stay within the lines, basically. Do not go outside the box because it's going to upset you. It's going to anger you because Virgo is about detail. And if you're missing the mark, Mars is going to come in to shake that up. Hi, Papa. It's my other little familiar. I always have 1 or 2 cats in here with me. They like when I do my readings. Yeah. All right. So now he's under the table. So anyway, that's that. I'm going to still stick with the plan of knowing what's going on for finances for the weekend, what we're going to do about health, romance, and the oracle. Why is it? Come on, stop. All right, guys. So thank you for hearing me out. Thank you for asking how we've been doing. Again, a special shout out to JB the jeweler, and who gave a nice donation, and Miss Sharon. Miss Sharon comes in on the after scenes and always gives me her feedback, and I appreciate her. Thank you. So, all right, guys, let's go ahead and we're going to start with health. We're using the angel energy deck. Yes. And we're going to check in to see what's going on for the weekend, because I missed the week, so I owe you that. So we're going to go ahead and jump in. So let's see what's going on for the collective in regards to health, right? Because as Big Cat says, health is wealth. Oh, let me turn Instagram. I forgot Instagram. I'll do something different with Instagram. I can't. Energy is like, it's going to be a full moon. Right now, the moon is in Cancer. It's leaving into Leo. So that's a good thing, because the past couple of days is with anything to do with a water sign is going to be emotional. And the full moon in Cancer, that's the best place, because Cancers are ruled by the moon. And if you've been emotional, or you just feeling a certain kind of way, you're feeling off or nostalgic, just know that the moon is in Cancer. It's leaving, it's going into Leo, so it's going to be a little more robust. You might be able to get more stuff done, feel more energized, be able to sleep a little bit better. Cancers, they're moody. They're moody people. Like my cat, my white cat is he's moody. He's a Cancer. Oh no, you're not leaving, buddy. I ain't opening the door. Okay, so let's go. Let's check in. Let's see what's going on for health with the collective, please. And I don't know which card. I'll clarify which deck I'm going to use. Probably, I don't know, Witch's deck or Manga. I pulled them both out just in case. Ooh, there's too many cards. All right, so let's go. Because if I keep shuffling, it's going to be a fiasco. All right, so we have the Two of Wands here. All right, this is what it looks like upright. It came out in reverse in regards to health. All right, the Two of Wands, bottom of the deck is the the Three of Wands in reverse. This is that Mars energy. All right, the wands have to do, they're Aries. They're that passionate. They're that fiery sign. All right. So first off the bat is what I got was indigestion. So somebody could be going through some heartburn, indigestion, but the Two of Wands is about a decision. Anything to do with look, this is what I was saying. Maybe if you are, yes, this has to do with mobility. So somebody is either dancing or looking into dance, or they're definitely using their their whole body for movement. Now I'm getting pay attention to ankles. You might feel like so it could be a sprain that's going on through the ankles. All right, the Two of Wands is that decision making. So somebody might be feeling this could have happened to them in the past, where they had this accident, for better lack of words, where they couldn't really get up and be mobile and dance or do any type of physical exercise. All right. Yeah, and then the Three of Wands is just right behind it. This is that bottom of the deck energy. So this really is. Let me see what the moon. Hold on, guys, because the moon said something. All right, so the moon in Cancer is about stomach, breast, womb, and ovaries. When it goes into Leo, it's the heart, blood pressure, and circulation. All right, so this could be coming up in the weekend, guys. That circulation, that heartburn, that indigestion is what I was saying. Let me clarify now why that is there with the Two of Wands. Yeah, let's do the manga deck. So, excuse me, I'm going to use the manga deck to clarify why we have the Two of Wands here in reverse. Yeah, I'm getting more dancing. They could have been a ballet dancer or modern arts dancer. Possibly something, definitely that's a different type of art. So I'm getting that somebody wasn't able to finish that because of like a sprain or a strain. So the person, somebody, now guys, there's two guys on here, but this could be a female, this could be a male. Remember that masculine and feminine energy is in us both. So it doesn't necessarily mean, because it's two guys or whatever the case may be. It just means the energy that you possess, right? And we all have that inside of us, masculine and feminine energy. But I'm getting that somebody is definitely into the big, like that type of big art where they're a dancer. All right. I don't know if it's modern art, modern dance. There's different types of, it's not just ballet. I'm getting more like a modern dance. So there's a twofold thing going on here. So there's one where this person might have had injured, like they torn an ankle. Because look, I'm just looking at his feet. All right. Somebody could have torn an ankle. And then also I'm getting indigestion. All right. So with this Leo moon coming up, just be mindful about eating spicy foods. All right. So why is this Two of Wands? Yeah, this is that new moon. So the new moon, not the new moon. New moon is next week. The moon that's coming in now, because it changes throughout, the week, it phases. So the waxing is what we're in now. Cancer, it's leaving Cancer, it's going into Leo. So this weekend, be mindful about eating anything spicy. I think it's not gonna go well. There's gonna be a lot of indigestion going on there. And if you do happen to, eat spicy, drink lots of fluids, plenty of water. Okay. So we got the Emperor here. Yeah. So the Emperor came to clarify why is this Two of Wands here. Bottom of the deck is the Hangman. So yeah, this is somebody who's a dancer. All right. So I'm not sure if it applies to anybody here. Could be somebody that will come check in later on. Doesn't matter. It is what it is. The Emperor is the Emperor is Taurus energy. So yeah, it's definitely this could be actual man. So also, guys have to train like doing the sports. So they got to like go on the field and they got to do all this training. I'm not sure, who it is, remember this is a general. So it applies to whoever needs to hear this message. But there's somebody who's doing some kind of like calisthenic. Is it calisthenic? I don't know. I see like the guy running through the how they put the string down and the guy got to run through it. I don't know what that's called, but that's what I'm seeing. And there's like a sprained heel or a sprained ankle or a torn calf. Yeah. So if it's not a dancer, it's an athlete who trains. Like I'm getting more football. Okay. So, if this could be an old wound. All right. This is something that this could have happened already. So, get the elastic that you can put around, like wrap around like an ace bandage or something that wraps around your the ankles, the calf sleeve. I would think you should do that. All right, so let's move on to, let's move on to finance. Okay, let's see what it is for the collective in regards to finance, please. So a lot of wands are coming up. This is wands have to do with action, taking action, creativity. So that's what I said, with this Mars and Virgo, there's this passion that's coming up for some of you guys that are really either want to get back into what you were doing before, or you're looking into something new. You're paying attention to the details of it, right? Because that's what Virgo is about. They're detail-oriented people, meticulous. Okay. So what's going on in finances, please? But that's too many. I'm going to take this one. Okay. So the card, nice. 7 of Pentacles. Beautiful, beautiful energy right here. That's what we're talking about. Finances. Pentacles are finances. We got the 7 of Cups here. Bottom of the deck. So we got 7, 7. All right. 7 is a very highly spiritual number. Here is about taking in that inventory of what you're doing. This is definitely this Virgo energy, because they're very detailed. They're taking account of what they've put in, what they're taking out, how far they've gone, how far they've come with their money or their job or their work. So this is the energy that's going on here with the finances. I love it, because this is what we're talking about. So there's no losing money. This is just us. This is that energy where we're taking accountability of what we have right now, what we can do with it, or planting the seeds, or there is some investments already planted. You're just waiting for that to grow. Stock market, coins, gold, silver, whatever your investment is, know that this is, it's taking life. It's starting to grow. And with this Mars and Virgo energy, it's you really paying attention to those details. You might need to fine tune certain things, certain contracts that you've made in regards to money. So, if there's, any type of financial contract, pay special attention to that. Let's see what is here. Why is this 7 of Pentacles in here? Not in reverse. Thank God. So I'm like, y'all losing your money? What? Okay. Okay, 2 of Swords, and the bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. Yeah. Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. This is about traditionalism. I don't know if that's a word. And then the 2 of Swords here in reverse. Yeah, this is about a contract as well, guys. Making that brash decision, maybe looking, like I said, looking into, I think it's more like there's like a contract, a financial contract, whatever it is that's financial contract to you, that's what you're taking in account. I think it's like that weeding, tearing away what doesn't resonate with you, what's not financially secure for you. And hey, stop it. And taking account of what you really need. You know what I'm saying? Because there could have been some other big investments where you're like, oh, I can do that, or I can do this. And you're putting your money everywhere. But certain things are just not growing the way you want them to, or the way they should. So it's that making that decision, knowing the truth, because she has blindfolds on. It's the knowing the truth of what's not really working for you in finances, cutting that out and sticking to what you know. That's that Virgo energy, just lasering into what's really working for you in your finances. All right? Beautiful. Let's move on to romance. And we're using the Angel Romance. I'm also going to be doing the Angels Lovers Oracle, blah, blah, blah. Y'all know, y'all been on here long enough. You know I have an aversion rather to romance. That's the masculine energy in me. That's like, I gotta take a sip of my throat. All right, so let's get on. Yeah, finance. Yeah, as soon as I crack open the deck. So, okay, we got flirt here too. All right, somebody's taking somebody out for dinner. Anniversary, I heard. Anniversary. Tomorrow will come, and girl, I can't wait. It's our anniversary. Deception. Ooh. Yeah. Some shit is just not what it seems to be. All right, let's go. Let's get on with the romance. Ooh. All right, separation. All right, so no dinner tonight. Nobody's going out. Nobody's doing anything. But there's passion here. So we have that Aries and Mars energy going here. Not tonight, dear. I have a headache. He's like, but I just want to get it on. I just want to get it on. And she's like, not tonight, dear. All right. So, this whole romance thing has been a running theme for a couple of readings now. And there's been the separation. Somebody's still in separation. If this is a legal divorce, because they've been in separation for a while now. So you could be waiting to get this divorce. I saw a wedding. We saw the wedding, right? So there's this separation. So I don't know. This theme keeps playing out where it's just the separation. It's this married couple, but they're separated. It's this married couple, they're separated. I don't know. Let's see what else is going on here. In this particular in this particular situation, right now, this separation, when I saw with the wedding and the passion, I just feel like the wife is just not interested right now, or the woman or the man. Men could be like, nah. I've never heard a man turn down sex before, though. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm not going to take it all on the girl, but women mostly be like, oh no, dear, I have a headache. Not tonight. So yeah. So, all right, let's see what's cracking. It says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So, this could be something coming up over the weekend. Like I said, this is a weekend review. Yeah, wedding rings. The husband's trying to do what now? All right. So the husband is he still has passion for this woman. It's a husband and wife thing. I don't know. We got engagement right underneath that attraction. He's still attracted to his wife. Kudos to him. But whatever was going on, this is why the separation has happened. There's still this separation going on here. And it's a married couple. And possibly, divorces take some time. It costs money. We saw the financial card pop out as well as I was shuffling. So, there's a possibility with this finance that, it takes time for those things to, so yeah, so this is why she's turning him off. She's like, we separated. That's it. No meeting in the bedroom. Okay. What else is going on here? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, karmic relationship. So that's one card that popped out. There was a whole bunch of cards that popped out. The bottom of the deck, the butterfly. Relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child. So, this person who, if this, I'm getting this more husband and wife type of thing. Hold on, guys, because some cards just popped all the way out. And what cards popped out? Paradise, the boat, the chaser, engagement ring, the talker, seduction. Yeah. Somebody's trying to bring it on. They want to, I'm not sure. I think this is more just passion. I'm not sure if it's more like, I really want us to make this marriage work. It's more like I really just want to tap that. All right, so be on the lookout. Somebody's trying to, or this could be a woman. If guys, if you're going through this, it could be a female trying to, she's trying to push up. She want that old thing back. The old thing back. All right. So let's get an oracle here. And I think I'm going to use the wisdom today. Let's do wisdom and get our wisdom for the weekend. I've been watching Downton Abbey. I don't know if I like watching British shows. I like their accent. They all they eat is tea, cake, toast. I'm like, y'all eat food? They eat food at the dining table. I mean, whatever, diner or whatever, in their big dining area. But they pronounce their words so differently than us. So they're like, the weekend. So the weekend review is happening right now. Let's get the weekend review. No, Pamela, yeah. Man, that was me and my grandmother's show, that Downton Abbey. Just binging. So that's what I was doing. That helped. That's like the only thing that soothed me to sleep because I couldn't sleep. This sinus was like, so listening to them was like, And they say Americans are brash. Them guys, they talk so dry and cutthroat. And that's how they really talk. And then they say, oh, Americans are snobby and bougie or whatever. And I'm just like, nah, I think that's the other way around. That's y'all mofos with the cut dry. I watch Benny Hill and Monty Python. Their humor is crazy. Okay, let's get this wisdom oracle. Pamela, love The Crown. Woof, I love The Crown. We binge watched on that when the last season came up. We were like binging on that. The Crown is dope. Now you're gonna make me go watch that now. Oh, righty. I got catching up to do. I didn't do anything. I was so out of it. I was like, I'm just gonna sit here and listen to Downton Abbey and go to sleep. I got notes to take. I got a whole bunch of stuff. Now my mind is focused. I haven't been outside. I don't know what the hell it looks like. We didn't get any flooding over here, thank goodness. All right, soulmates. Bam. So soulmates is 41 breaking down to 5. And then we have a change in the winds. Yeah, and then we had tornadoes. Like certain parts of New York City had tornadoes. Like, whoosh. I know Jersey got hit with tornadoes, or was it Philly? Philly got hit with tornadoes. It's wild, man. The Northeast, shit. All right, so soulmates. Look at how cute they are. Aw. So, this kind of ties in with the relationship part of it, but know that. And then we have at the bottom here, a loyal heart, a change in the wind. So 5 is about change. And with the bottom of the deck here is the change is, a change in the wind with the little zebra. Now, and then we have this loyal heart right underneath the zebra. I'm getting a lot of Leo energy because Leos are very like that. They're very Lionheart. They're very tender-hearted. Some of y'all might know Care Bears and the Care Bear cousins, and he's a little lion and he's Tenderheart or Lionheart rather. They love big. They love endear. Like, can I say that endearly? I don't even know if that makes sense. But what I'm getting with this soulmates, it's not about two people for me right now as I'm reading it. Oh, Rich is in the building. Salute, salute. Yeah, catching the Friday. I was out and man down this week, so I couldn't do the Wednesday, the midweek hump day. All right, I'm gonna leave that alone. Anyway, soulmates, I'm getting more so it's about you. It's this mirror image of you loving yourself. Now, that's not to say, because soulmates are about friendships, could be a soulmate with your pet. That's true. With a family member, could be with a loved one, right? You know, your boo. But for me, I'm reading this as you loving yourself. With this change of the wind, I feel like there's been this love given to everybody else, right? But then it has to come back. It's like a boomerang. So how do you give out, and then there's nothing left for you? So with this time, with this, what is it? A change in the wind. That's you giving your love back, reciprocating, being your soulmate. You are a soul, right? So love yourself. Love yourself hard. Love yourself like you would do with your best friend or your loved one, because I'm getting, there's this loyal heart. This could be about a relationship, but I'm still getting more like, take the time to love yourself more. Excuse me, the stuff that you put into other people, the love that you give to others, it's time to take that as a changing of the guards. It's time to give that back into yourself so that you can continue. It's a cycle, and you have to do that so you can give and receive, give and receive, give, receive. Because if you just do it for yourself, you'll be asked out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not to be, but that's the truth. You're going to be depleted. How can you give if you have nothing? And there's people out here, that's what I'm saying, the nefarious people. It doesn't really matter about those devils that are trying to create havoc in the world, in the country. But there's other people right within your circle that be hating on you, in your cipher, that hate on you. They hate the shine that you have. That's what I'm saying. The people who could bounce back from any adversity, those are the ones dealing with the old guys, and you can't fuck with them, because those are the ones that are going to make it regardless. So that's what I'm saying. You have the loyal heart. You have it in you. Now you got to bring that back to you. Take in all that stuff that you've been giving to others and bring it back into you. Now is the time. If you got to be a little selfish, that's what it is. Because the people out here being selfish, and it's like, oh no, I'll do that for them. Oh, I'll go. Bring that back to yourself. Center yourself, get focused. That's why I said, if you don't pray or you don't do any of that other stuff, spiritually speaking, just sit with yourself for a few minutes out of the day. Collect your thoughts. Get to know you. Again, Mars is in Virgo until the 14th. So Virgo wants to pay attention to the little details. You need to pay attention to the little details about yourself. What is it that you like? What is your passion? What is your love? What do you want to do? You got to talk to yourself. Because, sometimes you talk to other people and that's another thing. You got to be careful who you talk to now. Because some people will listen to that and then flip it all back on you. You're like, what? It could be your own family members. You got to be careful who you talk to. That's why sometimes it's best to just talk to yourself. You'll get the answer eventually. It'll come out. But, trust that soulmate. Now, if there's somebody there that you can talk to about, how you're feeling and whatever the case may be, that's good. But just know to keep yourself centered. Keep yourself in line with you and what it is that you want. How do you want to be treated? How do you treat others? It all has to fall back onto yourself. So a lot of reflection time. All right, guys. Okay, so that has been the weekend review. So yeah, just know that moon is going into Leo for the weekend. Then we're going to have a new moon on the 7th. So with new moons, there's new beginnings. It's a good time to revamp if you're doing whatever the energy is with the health, right? Because I'm getting that person has some injuries or could get some injuries, right? So this is a good time to just do a lot of self-reflecting and a lot of heart healing is what I'm getting. Heart healing. And I do have my green crystal here. This is, well, I don't have my book here, but the green one, Aventine, is AB Advent Time. I don't know. Let's just AVENTINE. Yeah, something like that. I don't have my crystal books here, and that's what I was going to do, but I didn't. My mind's all over the place. So yeah, this is good with the heart chakra. Rose quartz is good for the heart chakra. All right. You can hold this to your heart. Say your intentions to this. If you don't have the rose, you can get regular clear quartz, because clear quartz is the mamma jamma of all of the crystals. What else? And amethyst. Amethyst helps as well. All right. These are just the essential crystals. You don't really need to get, if you're really doing a lot of crystal work. Ooh, my pink sugar's in the building. That's my sissy poo. So yeah, we're gonna link up, hopefully. So if you don't have any of the other crystals, the amethyst is great for spiritual protection, psychic protection, but also for the heart. It's definitely good with healing, really like the heart and like psychic spiritual protection. All right, so you don't need to go crazy and buy all these different name crystals, because if you do that, that's you're working with different crystals. That's all right. I don't have that many, because then my mind starts going all crazy. I'm kind of like I got a lot of fixed signs in me, so I kind of like stick to what it is, and that's it. Like I'm kind of hard to change. I don't really like change. I got a problem with change. So I'll just be honest. Like so I don't really like to try new things at times. So I kind of stick with what I know. And, I have these different crystals, and I rotate them around. And, I have maybe about 10. I don't have a whole collection because that's not my thing. So I work with what works for me. All right. And that's what I'm saying. They're kind of cheap. The crystals. Now, if you're going to buy something big, it could be anywhere from $30 to $50 to $100 and more. So, if you don't, that's what I'm saying. They can get a little pricey. So, you want to stick with what to get with the crystals that work with you, that resonate with you and your body. And all you got to do is just lay down, hold it to you wherever you're going to do this is not for the chakra. The amethyst is for your crown, your third eye chakra, right? If you go back to a couple of, maybe about 6 months ago. Yeah, it's a 6-month anniversary coming up that I've been on. Okay. Crystals work with your body because we're all minerals. We are the universe, right? So the crystals help us lock and get our chakras back in order. So we have the 7 chakras: the crown, the third, the heart, the throat, the solar plexus, which is your stomach, your sacral, which is like where your groin area is, and then the root, which is where your bottom, your booty is. Who's Ace Boogie? Hey, Ace Boogie. Nice. Thank you for coming through. Okay. All right. So stick around. I already did the collective, but just talking about crystals right now and how they can help us line our chakras and get our chakras. Because, a lot of us are walking around with our chakras all out of wax. That's why you get a lot of this hostility, a lot of angry people walking around here, and they're not aligned. It's your diet, and you need to line your chakras up. Not all the chakras are going to be in line at one particular time, but work with the ones, like I said, the throat chakra. So you need the blue. I'm wearing that one. The blue soda light, that's for your throat chakra. That helps you communicate better with somebody. If you need to really tell somebody something. I almost got into it at the store last weekend. This is what I'm saying. It's like the psychic attack. Like the minions just started coming at me. Minions. I was like, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Minions was coming after me. Evil minions. And at the throwdown at the store, I waited for chick outside. Like, what? You talking all that smack in the store. I waited for her ass like, what? But that is good to clear your throat. The sodalite, that's good for your throat chakra. I just showed you for your heart chakra. The yellow, the citrine, this is good for the solar plexus. This is the stomach. So you want to work with your stomach. These three here, from the throat, the heart, and the solar plexus, is what we really need to work with on a continuous basis. Because if those are not aligned, your solar plexus is is the midway from your bottom to the top. So if you don't have those working continuously and keeping them, up to par, you're going to be flunked out, for better lack of words. And it's not going to be a good thing. Yo, they was on last night. Yo, I missed it, Rich. I was out, bro. I was out. My sinus, I had I don't know if it was a sinus infection. They was like, do you want to go to the hospital? I was like, no, they're going to kill me in the hospital. They're going to kill me. I don't want to go to the hospital. I'm so scared. So I'm doing remedies and patches and compresses and taking stupid Tylenol. And I was just like, ugh. But we had a solar flare. So my body, I'm susceptible to pressure, especially if it's going to rain. And let me tell you something. Y'all see the news. New York City was like, whoop, underwater. Yeah, I'm going to have to check them out. I couldn't even do no YouTube, none of that stuff. I was listening to Downton Abbey. I was watching British people talk, listening to them rather, because I couldn't even really watch. The light from the TV was like, I guess it was a migraine coming on as well. I don't know. But I was down. I couldn't function. But I'm definitely going to check them out. I missed that. Yeah, you guys, now the twins, we're talking about red and blue pill. They're on KT, what is it, Know the Ledge on YouTube. So I've been on one of their platforms. They're good brothers that definitely help awaken your third eye, which is what you need, the amethyst, so you can see the real shit, the real bullshit. And they are definitely thought-provoking. They're twins, and they have a younger brother, but they're very thought-provoking as far as like spiritual and just rationale and just bringing stuff to make sense where we can't really see it. They help bring that. Hold on a second, y'all. It doesn't matter how early I try to do my readings. This just don't get it. All right. So anyway, if anybody wants to do a quick little mini reading, we can. If not, I'm going to log out. And I appreciate everybody who came through. Again, special shout out to JB the jeweler. Salute to him and his contribution, from Miss Sharon. Why I say Miss Linda? Miss Sharon, for her beautiful feedback always. And everybody else that's come through. I saw Willie, who I haven't seen in a minute. Ooh, Rich, I ain't even gonna get into that whole thing. I never liked him anyway, and they were all hyping him up like he was God coming, and I was like, this dude, first of all, is too arrogant. I don't like that. He just wasn't resonating with me. And then when he switched sides and then went to the West Coast, I was like, and I was seeing what he was doing. I was like, oh yeah, you flashy, huh? You flashy. You know what I'm talking about? Rich got me silly right now. Naomi, good morning, my dear. Naomi, hit me back later. All good. So anybody wants a quick little reading? That's what he said. You know what I'm talking about? And what else did he say? What else? What else, Rich? He says, to this date. Pink, don't start putting anybody up to do their little reading if they don't want to. So she's trying to get everybody to come out. Yeah. So who came through earlier was Willie, who I haven't seen in forever. Thank you, and he's doing good because we're both in New York City. It was wild. It was wild. I caught the film. I didn't caught the footage. I was like, my neighbor came to us like, "Yo, you got stuff." I'm like, "What? No, I don't have your health card." Yeah, it was wild out to this day. All right, Naomi, let's do it. All right, so she said finance and romance. No romance without finesse. Or I'm probably messing the song up, but I don't, Rich. I don't even know about that whole situation. Like I don't even like Donald Trump said, drain the swamp. He said, drain the swamp. That's what's happening. Before y'all be like, oh, Foxy's a Trump supporter. No, but what he said is right. Drain the mother effing swamp. All these shit is coming out to the wash. They trying to do us dirty over here. Like, oh, they took away the exempts for medical, medical and religious purposes. So it's like you almost have no choice but to take that thing that they want to give. And I'm like, well, what other states is doing that? Because that's where I need to go. That's wow. They trying to make us like escape from New York for real. Gotta move to the Highlands. I'm not trying to move Midwest either. Well, it's like, where else is safe? Because you got droughts out in Arizona. You got, Lake Tahoe's drying up. The South is going to go underwater. West got fires. Where do you go? Oh, and the Europeans is like, not over here, Americans. Right? Monday they said, the text message was these men. My son. Jesus. They said the Europe's was like, nope, we don't want no Americans coming over here. They put a ban on that. I read yesterday Jamaica doing the same thing. I'm like, but I want to go. They're not trying to have nobody over there. They said we got the cooties. I'll keep your little funky, musty, dusty, dirty asses over there. Damn. So where do you go? Now, this guy, Brother Truth or Brother Kalani, who I showed you guys about the national, changing your status over to being a national sovereign, they do the exemption passports. I don't know how much it is, but then I'm like, where the hell else do you go? Because if you move to any country, listen, Naomi, I got you. Hold on a second. Listen, people have this misnomer about them fleeing the United States and going to another country, Africa, and they have this romance about, oh, if we go back to the motherland. Some of us were already here in the United States. This is our motherland. My family is Jamaica. That's my motherland is Jamaica and Cuba. Look how they do in Cuba. Look what they doing in Jamaica. Look what happened with Haiti. So if people think that they could go abroad and get the same type of services the way United States was, go ahead. You'll be back. I've seen it. I watched it. I've heard it. People like, oh, it didn't work out. They were scamming me. They robbed me. In Africa, Ghana, they was like, I got robbed out there. They know. They see you coming. Go ahead. But 9 times out of 10 or 8 out of 10, you're going to come back. This is our land first and foremost. And for people who want to run away, this is why I got my little feather in. Because the ancestors told me to listen to this. I'm listening to, I don't have my regular music on today because that's not what it was about. I woke up, the Native American music with the flutes and stuff. That's another thing to be discussed, but whatever. This is not history class. But the point is that people have this misnomer about, let me move out of the United States. Sure, the United States got all this bullshit going on, but what country doesn't? Name one country that doesn't have situations going on with their government. I'll wait. Because they all do. And some might be worse than others. Right, Rich? To this day. And so you sitting here like, oh, I'm going to run. Run, Forrest. Go ahead. Pack your shit and go. That's more room for us to build land out here. Now, if we can work together as far as sovereigns, because I'm not trying to work with everybody, because not everybody you're supposed to be with anyway. As Yellow Jesus said on one of the lives, he said, let them niggas die. He didn't say that. I'm saying that, but he said, let them die. Listen, not everybody's supposed to be with you, right? They're not all supposed to come. In the Bible, if you want to get biblical, it's only 144,000 that's moving to the promised land. It's only 144,000. That's a real small lot. That's a very small group of people. So look what's going on around us. People are dying, water drowning, natural, whether it's HAARP, I don't know. Part of it is, but I know that I'm not going to run. I can't run. There's a reason why I was born here. Did you ever question that? Did you ever look and see, well, why was I born here and not there? That's because you were supposed to be here. But people, like I said, they fall in love with this misnomer about, oh, we got to move out and we got to go back to Africa and do. They don't want us over there either. It's really not the same. I mean, I'm not saying they all don't, but you know, I don't know. I'm just making it make sense for me. It may not make sense for other people. And no matter how much I sit here and try to say, look, really pay attention. Because I was on that once upon a time too. So these brothers corrected me. And they was like, oh no, you could go ahead and sit there and think you came from Africa all you want. And then it just started unraveling. And I'm like, so I'm from here. Well then, damn it, I'm not running. It is what it is. All right, so Naomi, let's get it on finance. And I have to go on my little tangent every now and then. I'm a water sign, like the pills. They're Scorpios, and my North Node is Scorpio, and that's where my true North is. And spiritually speaking, that's why I align myself with the pills, because it's like, yeah, I get it. They be on some underworld talk, Not everybody can handle all that. Not everybody wants to handle that. Not everybody wants to deal with that. It is what it is. All right, so we're gonna do first. We'll do finance for Naomi. Naomi, get your butt back up here. My Miss Naomi. I'm not. Okay. All right. Ooh, so justice in finance. I like this. This is that Libra energy. What else do we have here? Ooh, the Lovers. And Queen of Cups. So bottom of the deck is Queen of Cups. All right. I guess romance wanted to show up in your finance. But there's justice to whatever is going on in the department of the romance. The lovers is that Gemini energy. That's a divine partner not encounter. It's a divine courtship. The Queen of Cups here. We're in the moon. We're in Cancer with the moon in Cancer right now. So there could be some things coming to light in regards to this relationship. You could be getting some news, hearing about some financial stipulation. Okay. I don't know how that coming through. The Queen of Cups here also, that's that maternal. Okay, so child support. Okay. Let's clarify. What do I want to use to clarify? Let me use this to clarify. Okay, so yeah, there's some stuff swaying in your balance in regards to finance, but I'm getting with the Queen of Cups, that's the mother, that's Cancer, that's maternal. She is, out of all the queens in the deck, she is the most maternal of them all. So that's why I was getting like maybe child support, but there's some financial with the judge, with the court system. There is a financial sway towards you in regards to this. When I saw that lovers there, that's why I thought, and mother, I'm thinking more like child support. Okay. So let's see what's this justice here. And it could come around the end of this month into October, because that's Libra season. Okay. Why so many cards now? And then the Devil here, so Capricorn energy. And the Lovers again, girl. All right. So yeah, this is pertaining to a situation with somebody. The Devil energy has to do with more like toxicities. They're toxic. There could be some, drug related issues, because that's what the Devil brings out. The Devil brings out all the negative side to a situation, to a person. And with this justice here, it's like this is that battle of having to deal with this person, back and forth financially or whatever the case may be. Because, clarifying that is the 6 here, which is that Lovers card, which showed up in the other card, in the other deck that I was just shuffling. So yeah, this is somebody that's and the Ace of Cups here. So this is all reward to you. We got the Queen of Cups again here. All right, so this is all in your favor. I love it. This is also dealing with the heart chakra. So this is a lot of heart healing that I was just talking about as well, that we need to work on. Because this person could be very taxing on the heart. You're a good person. We got that soulmate, right? So it's like when one person has this beautiful heart, the other person likes to steal that joy. So, this could be going on here. Let's go into the romance. Like we need to, because it showed up right here. Yeah, finances and careers. Okay. It said this could be the one very soon. So, yeah, this is the one that's going to be giving up the money. That's what that's talking about. So, I'm not playing that. Yeah, and then this could be the one again. All right. So, this is a karmic, what I'm getting is this is a karmic relationship that you're dealing with right now that ties into finances. This is somebody that you have, it could be, if it has to do with children, there is this court stipulation with support coming to you or about you and children is what I'm getting. If that's not about you, it's just the energy that's around you. with this being it says this one could be the one you already met the romantic partner you seek. I'm the devil is about lust. So it's not, sometimes we get hoodwinked into thinking something is right when it's wrong, because they could perceive themselves. Remember if y'all know about the story in the Bible about Lucifer and the devil and, all that little cutesy shit, where he was really good looking, right? And so the devil wears many disguises is what I'm trying to say. So they can project themselves to be one way and be nice and sweet and, whatever the case may be. But all along they have nefarious, oh my gosh, how are you? Thank you. Olarisha's in the building. Blessings. I hope you guys are okay, because we got your storm this way up north in New York City. So I hope you're doing all right. Apparently you are. If you got power to hit, then you okay. So what? All right. He speaks French. I love it. All right. So yeah. So this is that relationship. Oh, geez. For 3 weeks. Yeah. No bueno. Oof. That's bad. I'm sorry. Up here where I was at, this kind of stayed the same, but further down in the city, in New York City, we got swamped. So yeah, Ida came. She came with no games. Mama Oshun was like, so and Mama Oya, because there was tornadoes in certain parts. Yeah, we caught that storm where you got it. It did like a beeline and went straight northeast at that. It's not like it went up. That shit went woo all the way to New York City, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, some parts of Connecticut. It hit like 4 states. Maryland was underwater by the DC area. So yeah, I'm glad to see you. She did. I love her. So yeah, so this could be the one meeting in relationship wise, this person, where we think there are counterparts, they're really not. So look for something to come the end of September or October in Libra season, when you should be getting some kind of retribution is what I'm getting. Okay. So that was it. That was for Miss Naomi. If that makes sense for you. All right. No, I don't want to go too detailed. Yeah. Olarisha, we got it. Yeah. Certain areas, like even in where I'm at in the Bronx, because the Bronx is a pretty big borough. But the highways, certain highways were like water was over the cars in the Bronx. I'm not sure if power was out down. Well, they had to stop all the trains that went underground. So all the trains pretty much stopped. They didn't have service for a day. But, we had Hurricane Sandy back in 2012, and that was another fluke, if you will, storm, because we weren't supposed to get that. That was supposed to go straight out. Like, I think it was coming from Florida and go straight out. That joint went and hit Jersey, New York City. I think it was in Connecticut. It was wild, and we didn't have power for like 3 weeks too. They had shut the transit system down for like a week. It was wild. Parts of Atlantic City was in washed out into the Atlantic Ocean. So it was that one was bad. That one was bad. This is like word. It's just weird. This one. That was Ida's doing. She came with no punch. Well, I don't know what she came with, but she came with it. She definitely came with it. I was like, what are they talking about? Some storm, some hurricane. Yeah, so it was kind of weird. I don't like, again, like I said, I don't know how it's faring further down into the city. I'm not going down there. I don't need to go down there. But it was rough. So I hope all is well. I hope you were able to get, what you needed. And and we all need to, uplift everybody who's going through these type of situations, because you won't know. That's what I'm saying. Like we didn't know what was going to happen. And they kept sending out warning alerts, text messages and stuff. And we didn't think it was going to be that bad, but yeah, it was crazy. So people, get your candles, get your flashlights, get canned goods. Make sure you check the expiration date on those, stuff that's shelf life, right? Get your bottled water as much as you can, because you just never know. Besides an apocalypse, there really is nature taking course right now, and it's happening. We see it throughout the whole country with California being on fire. We got the Gulf of Mexico, that Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, they all going down. It's not only just Florida. They get hit, then we get hit. And it's like, well, how did we get hit? we all lay up here minding our business. Oh no, we get the snowstorms that will like shut everything down as well. So yeah, and then Texas got a snowstorm last year that they never had in decades. So we need to be prepared, spiritually as well. All right, because we know that this is also a spiritual attack, especially with the children that walk with the light. Right, Olarisha? That was wild out in Texas. They had snow, hail. So know that this is what we need to do, is center ourselves. If you don't pray, just sit with yourself for a little bit, put on some meditation music. YouTube has a bunch of different megahertz to listen to, and just kind of stay focused, because like I said, there's a lot of stuff going on. And sometimes I'm privy to see it. I've been privy to see it. I actually was given sight to see what this pandemic was 2 years ago in a dream, that it was so bad it woke me out of my sleep, crying. And then it played out a year later that it was going to be, that was what was going to happen. People were going to get sick, children were going to get sick, all over. It was really wild. Pink. So yeah, all right, Pink. Yeah, I guess you would call it a prophetic dream. I was scared out of my wits. Yeah. Oh, yes. Please do that. Generators. People who live out in the countries definitely need to get generators, because it is rougher out there in the rural areas than it is in the city. Because at least with the city, things can kind of snap back up a little bit faster. But it's crazy. If y'all don't get your affairs in order, that's all I gotta say. Get your affairs in order. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right, so Pink says to give a person. He's running from me. Don't run. Some things, I can't talk about. It's not for everybody to hear, but just it's a wild, crazy. It's been a wild run for the past couple of years. I gotta say that, spiritually speaking. And that one with the prophetic dream. Also, I think they talked about. I think 2019 is when they disclosed the NASA disclosed that we are being visited by spaceships or something like that. In that year, the year before, I also had another prophetic dream about alien encounters. So, yeah, I'm saying this is what it is. It's what it is. So somebody's running away from me. Don't run, Forrest. All right, so let's get a general reading for the person who's trying to run away from me and Pink. Wow. Brother, I gotta talk to you. Yeah, get that gas. That's who came to visit me on Monday. Olavisha. A shoe. That's why I had listen, yeah, we gotta talk. That's who came to that's who made their visit to me. And my head from that point on, my head was like splitting. Yeah. That's why I was just talking about that earlier in the reading, before I did the reading, that I did a candle and he presented himself to me. And then I saw two flames burst. The flames were going high and then two flames burst. After that, my head was spinning for days. I'm just now getting back up because I was done. Yep. Yeah. So that's crazy that you said that. Wow. That's crazy that you mentioned that. Wow. All right. Be well. Get yourself together. Thank you for coming through and blessing me with your presence. And I'm sending much love and light to you and your family. All right. Let's get this person who's trying to run away. There was another deck I was going to use, but I guess I'll use this for now. Okay, so two cards came out. Okay. We got the King of Cups and the Four of Wands here. King of Cups is in reverse. So two cards came out, bottom of the deck, the Page of Swords. This is for Pink's runaway friend. All right. So the Four of Wands is always about family gatherings, get-togethers. It can also be a divine marriage, divine partnership. We got the Four Wands here. That's 1111. So that's not master numbers, but that's like angel numbers. But 11 and 11 are master numbers, right? The master psychics, or they are the psychic teachers. The King of Cups here is that Pisces energy, Cancer. It's a water sign. They could be very intuitive. With this Page of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. So, all right. So this person, and I'm getting more male energy, not masculine. I'm getting male. So this has to do with a male. This male figure is, there's some turbulence as relationship goes with this person here. There's that cut off. It's like cutting off people, cutting off. And being that the King of Cups is in reverse is giving me that he's off, like his emotions are all over the place. Because if it was upright, the King of Cups is a very emotionally mature person, the mature one in the deck. So, and here with the family, I'm getting that there's this. It's like, I don't know. It's almost like he's tiptoeing about who he wants to cut off, if that makes sense. It's like, I don't know who to cut off. I don't know what I should say. It's almost like this. Yeah, I keep getting like this tiptoeing, but it's like he's dancing around, he's skirting around people, like not wanting to say certain things to them. And it's more like family members or people that are close to him that are like family members. All right. Or it could be a not divine partner, but there is this relationship. So it could be that he's like severing ties with somebody else, severing ties with a partner. Okay. Let's clarify why that is there. We'll use the witch's deck. Yeah, Page of Cups. Okay. So with the Page of Cups, this is like this. Sometimes they can be a little immature with love or relationships. Naomi, I finished you. This for pink. But let's see what else. We got the Ace of Pentacles here. So they're good with money. They got money. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Why I got Virgo energy all of a sudden? They're very meticulous with how they like make money, or how they save money. Yeah, with that Queen of Pentacles there. All right, so let's see what else. Why is this King? Yeah, Seven of Wands. They're really trying to cut some people out of their lives. Yeah, with the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. All right, so the Seven of Wands looks like this, but it's in reverse. And then we have the Seven of Cups, but it's in reverse. Seven of Cups has to do with illusions, has to do with could be magic, wizardry, options. Yeah, there's like a defense mechanism that this person, how they're being defensive is not, they're skirting around people instead of being like really direct. I feel like they don't want to hurt somebody's feelings is what I'm getting. That's the only thing I can think of, because it's like they want to say something, but it's like I don't really want to hurt their feelings. So with this seven, this is about protecting yourself, protecting your energy around, or having to bat people off of you because they all just like. So I just had to throw in that little sound effect. But this is what I'm getting, is that there's people that he's trying to eliminate out of his life, but it's like he has to be cautious, because that's what it is. Like skirting around is cautiousness. Oh, my Lotus is in the building. Oh, okay, Naomi. Good morning, Grand Rising to my Lotus. Thank you for coming through. So yeah, there's this like skirting around, if that makes sense, that they are trying to be because with that King of Cups, it's that emotion. So they're trying to be not politically correct, but like emotionally. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. I can't explain it because I don't know. It's like at the tip of my tongue, but it's like hard. It's like, because it's like they want to say stuff to people and but it's like not being rude. It's like they're trying to be emotional about it. Like, how do I say this without hurting this person's feelings? That's what I'm getting, if that makes sense. All right, let's get a wisdom. Let's see. Okay. In what? Exchanging gifts. Truth be told, yeah, it's like they want it. This person is like wants to tell the truth, but the truth can be harsh to some people, and I think he knows that that's what it is. Like with that sword, that's about truth. So it's like his words could be sharp. So he's trying to use his better judgment and not hurt somebody's feelings, because they can be a little hurtful. Community. All right. This could be family around him, or friends that are like family. There's three things. It could be friends and family, or it could be another partner. All right, so what does the person who's trying to run away from pink wisdom that they need to know, please? Round and round, yeah. 7. 25 breaking down to 7. 7 is a very highly spiritual number. So this person could be very intuitive as well. Yeah, time to go. 45 breaking down to 9, which is new cycles, new beginnings. All right. This person has a little chore to do. I feel like whatever they keep saying to this person, or these, it's almost like a repetitious kind of energy that they keep saying something to somebody, keep saying it, it just keeps going on and on and on. With this bottom of the deck, time to go, you know, as much as we like to censor what we say, because sometimes words can hurt, right? They kind of cut like a knife, as they say. It just needs to be said. You know, sometimes there is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It just needs to be said, because otherwise you're going to be stuck in this time loop where you're just going to keep like trying to keep them at bay and trying to make things smooth and not, let me dance around what I need to say just for the sake of. And, with this time to go, it's like not all exits are pleasant. And so sometimes we have to say what we need to say to get it out and keep it moving, or not. We could use that and be like, I don't have anything else to say. That might, be best sometimes, because then you don't have to make it such a negative exit. It doesn't have to be so nasty, because people, they come at you with words and stuff. And it's like, that's not what I'm trying to be, and that's where that Page of Cups, because it's like, you don't want to be immature about what you want to say because you're in your feelings. You really want to speak your truth, but not be immature about it. And that's what I'm getting. It's like, I really want something to say, but I don't want to say little petty stuff. So, say what you need to say and then keep it moving. Or if not, don't say anything and still keep it moving. Closure is closure. However, like, people have this misconception again. It's like, oh, I need this person to say something for closure. What? No. If that's it, it's it. Right? Think about when somebody dies. It's like, oh, well, I would have liked if they didn't die this way. Or, what I'm saying? It is what it is. If they pass away because of an illness, or they pass away because of an accident, then that's it. Kind of the same tone there. It's like, you don't really need to give somebody an explanation, especially if you constantly keep telling this person about things and it's not working out, and it's not working, and it's not working. And you just like, that's it. You cut them off without really giving any more explanation. Well, that's what it is. All right. This also the time to go. It's like you moving forward. There's a door back here. So trust and believe your process. Trust that you're going in the right path. Again, going into your energy, taking that time out for yourself to trust and believe you're on this right process. Yeah, there's this lot of mental. I'm not going to say mental games, but there's a lot of mental manipulation going on. All right. Oh, snap. Black Money Corp's in the building. What's up? Oh, hi, INF, the author. Salute. He's like, yeah, man. That's what it is. That's what happens. Anybody else for a reading? Doing good, Black Money Corp. Thank you. Doing good. We braved Hurricane Ida. She was like, oh, I'm not done with the rest of the country. Sure, Black Money Corp. She's like, I'm not done with the rest of the country. But why she didn't go straight up, right? She hit the Gulf, Mississippi, Alabama, New Orleans. Why did she go straight up? She went all the way across the country, up north, Jersey, New York City, PA, Maryland, Connecticut. Why? What the hell? Thank you. Oh, really? Okay. Pink. Know what I'm saying? All right. So Black Money Corp. Ooh, ooh. I'm going to use Miss Cleo for Black Money Corp. I haven't seen you in a minute either. Good, good, good. It's Friday. All right. So let's use Miss Cleo. And we're going to get. Yeah, I'm like, why is she tripping? She mad. They mad. Wheel of Fortune as I crack open the deck. Good, good. So know that there is a strong turn in regards to finance. There's like this weight almost being lifted, right? There's this cycle that's coming up in regards to finances. So this is a good thing right now. All right, let's see what else. Yep. With the Three of Cups, joyful, joyful celebration. Yeah, we got the Three of Coins here. So there's been a lot of hard work and diligent work. Right. Call me now. Oh, you silly. That's right. Listen, she made a hustle. And my daughter got me this 2 birthdays ago. I was like, I want the Miss Cleo deck because one of my mentor readers, she had them. I was like, that shit's dope. I didn't know Miss Cleo had a deck. All right. He's smiling, Pink. Mm-hmm. Oh, we got the Queen of Cups here. All right, so this is that Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. It could be feminine, we're dealing with masculine, feminine energy. Got the Page of Cups here. Oh, and the Strength card, Leo energy. Wow. All right. So, all right. So, Money Corp, you are dealing with this it's like, this doesn't necessarily have to be with a female. This is what I'm getting from you is your feminine energy. Now, that's not to say, you're weak and all that stuff. We got to get that out of our mind because we have feminine and masculine energy in us both, right? Men and female. What I'm getting is that how you've been nurturing your money with that Wheel of Fortune. She has some riches over here as well. It's almost like nesting, like a nest egg. Oh, so there's a nest egg you got going on. Okay. That's where your Wheel of Fortune's coming in from. So it's like you are nurturing how you take, it's like saving. It's like this nest egg. So you're putting money into something with this nest egg. They call it nest egg. It's really like what you save for your retirement or just money to have saved. That's what I'm getting with this. And with that falcon there, or bird, nest egg. The Strength here, as the bottom of the deck, is this energy of, yeah, you're being protective. But it is this nurturing about money. And that's all I keep getting is this money. Like you're being very nurturing, but like it's like ferocious. Like you're a capitalist. That's what I'm getting. Capitalist. However however you see opportunity in regards to finance, you're working on that. You're grabbing. I'm getting like this collective. That's like this nesting. It's collecting. That's what I keep getting. Let me see why she's there. Oh, word. Okay. All right. So, okay. That's making sense. Yeah. It's the way that you're doing with the money. It's like this. Now, this could have started in July. This could have started at the ends of July, which is Leo season, because this is Cancer, this is water sign. So, there could have been a situation where you saw an opportunity in regards for investment and you went on it with that Leo and that Cancer energy. All right. So let's see why that's there. We don't want no broke. Can we get the old Kanye back? Just asking. Yeah, this is something that you did around Cancer season with this Chariot. You saw something and you leaped on it like the tiger. You jumped on it. All right, what else? Oh, are you now? Okay. Ivan said the building. Salute, Ivan. There you go. All right. So that's why, because this Leo thing is coming up strong. I didn't know you were a Leo. Cool. Okay, so why is this Queen of Cups here, please? All right, we got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Lovers, bottom of the deck. So, the Ten of Pentacles is usually about, this financial stability with family, not necessarily friends, but more like family and and a partner, like husband, wife kind of thing. It could be boyfriend and girlfriend. That's really strong. But with this Lovers here, this is like that divine, why do I keep saying encounter? It's this divine connection going on here. This is like an ordained relationship. So she might have been a gold digger, but because with these Ten of Pentacles here in reverse, it's like, yeah, don't let anybody get close to your money. You have worked very hard and diligently to get where you're at. And like I said, with that Wheel of Fortune, it's like you've been carrying this load on your back for so long, as far as like trying to get things to work and trying to launch off with business. But I'm getting it's more like you're opportunist and a capitalist. Like you seize wherever you can get your hands on something that looks good, sounds good, as far as money wise, you're in on it. With this partner thing here, it's giving me that, they might have taken some money from you, which might have had to have you start all over again, in a sense, where you had to build from scratch. All right. Yeah, we got the Empress right underneath it in reverse. So yeah, that female is not a good look. It's like they've either drained your pockets, or it's just like they were draining. We got the house back here, we got the family here. All right, but it's in reverse. So there's this like draining that they were doing. And with the Queen of Cups, I mean, it is feminine, but I'm also getting the energy like female, but I'm also getting feminine energy as far as how like just are more intuitive with them, with how you make money. You're intuitive about that. But if there is a female that is like the Queen of Cups, she could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. She's not so good with money. Sure. Okie dokie. Oh, thank you, Black Money Core. Yeah. That's a good question. I'm not getting that. There might have been somebody that was in your past like that was kind of like just draining. Well, yeah, connect this currency there as well. And then I see the water current Yeah, I don't want to go as far as to say that. I mean, but if you feel that and you're intuitive that way, are you a cusper? Are you a Cancer Leo cusp? Or are you actually like in Leo? Because Cancers are very intuitive. They are the most intuitive out of all the signs, next to Pisces and then Aquarius. They're very like, they're the true psychics of the group. So if you have that, yeah, no, I'm saying, are you like Cancer into Leo? Like, you know how the end of July goes into like then Cancer, but you're still, you know what I'm saying? But if not, I can't say, I don't know. I mean, if you want me to answer that, but what I'm getting is that there could be that person around that has done that has drained this type of financial, stability from you, right? With this Ten of Pentacles here, it's that draining, and then she has these little riches right over here on the side. So, she could have been taking some stuff, storing it to the side, taking some stuff, storing it. She was doing her own nest egg. All right. But yeah. If that makes kind of sense. I don't want to go too deep because it's not, like that's a whole nother topic. Black Money Corp. That's like so. But if you want to do an in-depth, hit me up on IG if you have IG. I put the link up in the blue. I pinned it. So that should have been gone, Black Money Corp. It takes about 7 years. That should have been gone. Now, if you have like remnants of the person's stuff around you, like there still could be some things lingering around that are like material, like clothing, art, objects that belong to the person. I get it out. Throw it out. Cups is something that they drank out of. Throw that out. Okay. Did you ever meet her in the flesh? Yeah, right, Ivan. Jewelry. That's what I'm saying. Anything, because there's all of that. There's cups, there's jewelry, there's all that sitting there. And if it's already past a certain time frame, that's enough time for that energy to be out. However, if you're still carrying articles around that are in the house, you need to do like a whole sweep. Buy some sage and get all that stuff out, and then use the sage to sweep out that energy. Because that energy still kind of sitting there, and if she has certain powers, then yeah, you don't want that energy around. Is this a new person that's around you now? Black Money Corp? Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, y'all. No. We got to guard ourselves up. Try to be as stealth-like as possible with making moves, especially finances, because people will hate. They'll see you sitting up here thinking you doing so much, and they don't even know that you dead broke. You eating, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and having rice and beans almost every night. They don't know, but they assume that they think you doing good. All right, just because you're not looking it, they're gonna think that, oh, this person's doing all right. No, you don't know. I say let somebody walk a quarter mile in your shoes, in my shoes, and then come tell me what you think. Because people are so judgmental, they're envy of your light. So if this person's around that, yeah, that's that envious. That's, you got to protect yourself. Get some black tourmaline. Black tourmaline. This is protecting not only the EMF rays around you, but also protecting your spirit, or black obsidian or onyx. All right. Try to carry crystals. especially smoky quartz, especially to help remove yourself from being psychically attacked, or and protecting your persons. They sure do, Black Money Corp. Who you telling? Mhm. I know. I feel you. Trust me. I know about that. It's not cute, but you have to protect yourself, because people that are, if you say that she's like that, um they deal in another way. They work through another way, and you need to find ways to guard your person, which is your energy. Guard yourself. You have to start having crystals around you, sleeping with them near your bed, putting them under your pillow, keeping them in your pocket, maybe getting chains made. There's people out there that actually make beautiful, this ring was made for me. It's a smoky quartz with the copper. I had him make this for me. So yeah, if we got to start walking onyx. Okay, so there you go. If that came to you, then that's what you need to wear. They got beautiful rings in men with onyx on there, or the chains. That is going to protect your energy, because that's what I've been telling you guys. There is spiritual warfare going on out here. And if you don't know, now you know. It's serious. There's a lot of succubus entities. There's a lot of incubus energies. There's a lot of little minions running around here. I encountered one the other day. There was a portal that opened up, Lionsgate, and through that, with all these shifts, we had a solar flare last week, and now we have another one this week. It's crazy. It's really like, that sounds good. Go for it. Don't tell anybody though just yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hear you. But keep your stuff under wraps, because people are watching. Even if you don't think so, they don't need to be watching you physically. If there's some type of attachment, if they got pictures of you, if they have access to your social media, honey, the intent is real. I've seen a lot of the readers, a lot of these social readers is having the same problem. They're being hacked, all kinds of nefarious stuff going on against the children of light. And the enemy, the spiritual enemies, don't like that, because you're taking their shine away. They're here to seek and destroy, right? And if you're not protected, you will be a victim. Now, I'm not going to say sometimes it's hard to be on guard. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm kind of on guard all the time. But I felt like this situation that happened with me, like with my sinuses and everything, that was an attack. So, it kind of started last week, and it kind of down, and then I try to do like a cleansing, and that's when it happened. And I guess the symptoms of it was trying to manifest and come out. And so, yeah, it's a real situation, especially if people are very intuitive, because we could pick up vibrations, we pick up energy. Like I said, there's a solar flare coming up. So like my sinuses was acting up, and I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep. It was crazy. I thought my brain was about to pop out my head, because the pressure was so intense. Yes, Lotus, thank you. You're welcome, Black Money Corp. Yeah, Himalayan salt at your doors, at your windows. That's right, Lotus. Drop those bombs. Put that all out there. The windows, clean your windows, Himalayas. So yeah, that's another definite way to keep your energy protected in your household. You can also buy the clear quartz. They have the little tumble ones. They're like $1. If you go into like a metaphysics store or something like that, try to go to a metaphysics store. Don't try to buy them online because, I mean, if you can't help it, you can't help it. But clear quartz, if you can get the little tumbles and put 4 on either side of you in your bedroom where you sleep, that keeps that energy clean as well. It's all about frequencies. Our bodies are frequent. You know, we emit frequency, we receive frequency. So, you know, you got to have it cleansed. You know, you got to keep it as secure as possible, because as I'm saying, there's people out here that all they need is a picture of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could have been 7 years ago, but if this person hasn't let that go and they still got pictures of, you know, you, or they can get onto your social media or whatever the case may be, their thought has now been evoked and the hate comes in, and that's where they sending out the little right. So it's like, or you can't do anything about it because it's like you don't really know that this is what they're doing. You might have an idea, but you know, yeah, you know, if you're taking, you got friends with your pictures with your family and stuff like that. Listen, these people will sit here and just be all in the pictures, all in the videos. Like Suge Knight said, you want to be all up in the videos, come to death row. Yeah, they have onyx. All those metaphysical stores have mostly all the crystals. Onyx is kind of a little hard one to get, but check it out. You know, who is? I have to look. I can't remember off the top of my head right now, but because I'm in another state from you too, so your stuff may not be. Yeah, you know, and it's hard to tell because it's like some people, you know, and when they say there's a 7-year itch, believe that. That could be in regards to relationships, friendships, you know, 7-year itch. Somebody starts getting the brewing and starts getting the thinking about things. And then they're like, oh, I wonder what ever happened to. And then they start trying to figure things out and go online and look and see, or they scrolling through their phone like, oh, you know, the intent is real. You can't prove it because you don't know it, but if you start seeing things kind of like funky, chances are that's probably what it is. Best way to do this stuff is just to, you know, try to get yourself protected. So I don't know in that area. That's one of my angel numbers too, 757. I used to live down there in Chesapeake. There was a love-hate relationship down in VA. I was like, I hate it down here. I hate it. And I tried my best to assimilate, and it was just like, my aunt and uncle was like, look, I didn't even last there a year. I stayed down there for 9 months. They was like, we're sending you back up north. It's like, but now I like it here. Now I like it here. Because I had friends now. I had a little boo. And we were in love. We were going to get married. And I was like, no. They was like, yeah, it's got to go back up to New York. We can't. Oh, okay. Norfolk is like little New York. That's wild over there. I really tried. Virginia Beach. I went to Virginia Beach. I hung out there. I hung out in Portsmouth. That was it. Suffolk is boring. And then Chesapeake is boring. So it was like I was trying to find the popping spots. And Portsmouth definitely. Wow. Good for you. See? Yeah, don't. And you know, the other thing is not to let that thought kind of creep into your mind too much, because Suffolk is boring. It's like old historic. What? I had good time. Listen, I made my run through Virginia. That's all I gotta say. I was trying to do it all. Especially down there, because I was like, where is, you know, I'm coming from New York City. I'm like, where is the live? Where is the live at? Boy, oh boy, I came through like a tornado. They was like, "What? Who is this? What? She's crazy." Um, but yeah, and I still got my family that lives down there in Chesapeake. So, and don't try to give too much intent to these people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when those thoughts start coming through your mind, cut it with the quick. Think of something positive. YouTube has definitely great meditations. I'm listening to one right now. They got all different types of megahertz on there, so you could just sit with yourself for a few minutes, get into that heavy breathing, deep thoughts, cleanse your energy that way. If you don't have your crystals around you or whatever the case may be, just doing that and setting that intention is helping you to remove the toxic away around you, the toxics that you can't see. So try to do that. Virginia Beach is stuck up. My cousin's in Virginia Beach, but we all from New York. We all migrated. Like my family moved down there, so it's like, but they've been there for like 30 years. So yeah, they're a little bougie, I guess. I'm like, y'all forgot you from the Bronx? I had to scream on my aunt one day. She was all coming at me, and I was like, why aren't you from the Bronx? Like, what happened? Lost it. Oh wow. So come on, use that. Go ahead and use that. Invoke those ancestors, please. Do not let these people try to when you know who you are. That's a powerful thing. Because people will try. They'll blaspheme you. We're all not perfect, right? Every day we strive to be better. This definitely been, my life has been crazy. But I don't wish any harm on anybody, even if the situation didn't work out. Because it's a reason, right? These are reasons, these are lessons that these things have to happen. So, I mean, yeah, you want to curse somebody out real bad and you want to, but what you're doing is giving energy to them. Ooh, one man band, salute, sir. What you're doing is giving them your energy by just entertaining, you want to yell at them. You're giving your energy away. It's not even worth it. Some battles are just not worth it. Some battles you got to lay down the flag. Even if you try to wave in and be like, yo, can we talk? Do. Somebody said narcissist is real. Yeah, it's like hard to talk to a narcissist because no matter how much you try to rationalize with them, it's almost like it's a weird dynamic. But if you wish harm, it's going to come back. That's karma. Right now we have 7 planets in Jupiter. Not in Jupiter, in retrograde, and Saturn is one of them. Saturn is the planet of karma. So be mindful about what you're putting out there because you don't necessarily want it to come back to you, or it was something that you did. And there could be some karmic lessons that you need to learn. So, giving people too much liberty and letting them have that power is not a good thing. So, just like how Lotus said, how I said, just go through things that, if you see that didn't belong there and that's not yours, throw it out. Because people do that stuff. I don't play around like that either. First of all, you can't do a love spell. People go into, and I'm not knocking them, that they think, oh, I want this person to fall in love with me. Love is free will. Why are you forcing the person to love you? So when they do those rituals with the love spells and stuff, I'm like, it's the dumbest shit ever. But, I don't do that. I'm not for that. I'm just trying to have the clear, positive light as best as possible. And stay true. Stay true to you. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's gonna like you, and that's all right. We wasn't brought here for that. We brought here to do what we had to do and to leave. Yeah, love is free will. It's not forced. It shouldn't be forced. If it's forced, this is karma now. Because you want somebody to fall in love with you because what? you can't be without this person, then that means that person doesn't really have too much for themselves going on, that they got to go and do rituals to bring somebody to love them. I'm not knocking it, if there's people that do that, because there are real people that do that stuff. But it's like, for what? For what? Ooh, Rosanette is in the building. Hi. My grandfather's from Portsmouth. Yeah, Portsmouth is, I went out there one time. I was there for like 9 months. So I had to like I said, I came through like a hurricane. And that definitely sent my ass right back up to New York. They were like, we can't deal with her. She's too much. She's too much for us. But I went out to Portsmouth. Portsmouth was jumping. I didn't go to Norfolk because my aunt was definitely like, please do not go up there. And I was like, all right. But on the other side of Chesapeake is Indian River. That's the high school I went to. And on that side of town, that was a little sketchy. So, I was trying to find the sketchy spots. It's the New York in me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't. Yeah, Norfolk is wild. It's like a little Brooklyn and a little Chicago mixed together. If they had a baby, it would be Norfolk. It is wild. I was like, all right. She's like, don't go over there. Don't go over there. Don't go over there. I never did. Because I was like, yeah, well, like I wasn't trying to find New York and everything, but I definitely needed to have that more fast pace, like, and yeah, she was like, don't go over there. So I didn't, but I made my own. I brought New York to Chesapeake is what I did. They was like, what? All them kids down there, they was like, they didn't know what to do. They was like, what? Where's Light Bright at? Where's Light Bright? They'd come over. I had a slew of people come through my house. Get in trouble for that. Not supposed to have anybody in the house. I'm like, but yeah, there's a lot of people up there. For a city, it's about 8 million? Just in the city, that's separate from the state. It's wild. So, in the city, that's why we get attacked, because the city is the financial district of the world. Crazy story, y'all, and then I'm gonna leave. 2000, I don't remember the month, but the year was 2000. And I was looking to get more money because I had my kids. I had 2 at the time. Now I got 3. But I had 2 kids at the time. And I was like, look, I got to get more money. I got to get my own place. I was living with grandma. And I had interviewed for a bank down by the World Trade Center. Now, y'all know what the World Trade Center looked like. It's called World Trade Center now. It's one, but the 2 towers we call World Trade Center. And next to it was this bank called the Deutsche Bank. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been, my daughter's 28, 29 now. It's been that long since I was down there. So I can't remember. So yeah, I had interviewed for a bank right across the street from the Twin Towers. And it was in a bank. It's called the Deutsche Bank, which is a German bank, which they send all their money or whatever currency. It's a pretty big bank. And I was in the medical field. So I had, they needed people to do like drug screening. Yeah, 91. Actually, 92. I left in the spring of 92. And I came back in 93. That following year. It was almost like 12 months. I didn't even do a whole 12 months. They were like, send her ass right back up there. We cannot deal with this. So yeah, I was a teenage mom. I had my daughter in 92. Yeah, so I interviewed for this position and I was waiting to hear back from them. And I don't remember if I didn't. No, they said you didn't have enough experience, because I had just started into the medical field like in 99. So yeah, really, literally like 1 year experience. So they were like, oh, word, Black Money Corp. Wu-Tang. They got hit. Staten Island got because they're right. Staten Island is a small little island off of New York, off of Manhattan, the Bronx, Queens, so and Brooklyn, and so their little spot got really hit bad by this hurricane right now. So hope the Klan could come out there and help them out. Anyway, yeah, make a long story short, I interviewed, excuse me, they said I wasn't qualified enough, rightfully so. The year later is when the World Trade Center got attacked. God moves in mysterious ways. All right, when I tell you that I would have been there, I probably wouldn't be here talking, because that bank was very close. Like, this is the bank and this is where the World Trade is. Like, literally a block separates them. And when those towers came down, that bank got demolished. So it didn't work out. And I was in New Jersey at the time. I was living in New Jersey at the time. So yeah, it didn't happen. Yes, thank you, Willie. For real. I was like, Black Money Court says Staten Island people act like Jersey people. And that's how we treat them. Staten Island has always been Forgotten Island. It wasn't until the Wu-Tang came along and put them on the map, because Staten Island is nothing. We didn't even know they had a project. We were like, they got Black people in Staten Island. What? Because it's always Bronx, Brooklyn, and Queens, and Manhattan, Harlem. We was like, Staten Island got Black people. What? They got projects. They do. They act like they from Jersey, because we forget about them. We don't really care. Now we have to include them in everything. We can't leave Staten Island out, because they'll be like, well, what about Wu-Tang? Like, yeah, okay, right. You're right. You forgot. Half of them was from Brooklyn anyway, though. They are them and the mob, Willie. Who's that? June Lover. Oh, okay. So yeah, man. So I'm telling you, spirit, everything happens for a reason. Things move, things happen, and when you start questioning and you look back in hindsight, then you say, you know what? Thank God they removed me from that person. Thank God I went that way. Thank God I wasn't. You know what I mean? Because a lot of things are divine intervention. And I wasn't it wasn't my time to go. Like, literally, I could have been there. And I wasn't. And they was like, no, you don't have enough experience. I was like, okay, cool. I didn't, I was just trying to get more money, but it wasn't my time. So, when we talk about people that are like, that just, it's like you feel like you can never get them out of your lives or whatever, they will. There's a shift. If they're meant to be there, they're going to be there in your lives. And if they're not, there's a way that they get pulled through the wayside. Sure. All right, y'all. If there's a last call for a reading, please let me know. Otherwise, I didn't realize I'd be on this late. And we're going to wrap it up. So this is the weekend review. Guard yourselves up. Oh, Black Money Court. You talking reckless, and you in a whole nother state down south. That's how we feel about Jersey. And Jersey always wants to incorporate themselves with New York. No, y'all are in Jersey. This is New York. Connecticut, all the tri-state wants to be just, it's like, all right, and then we got to include the tri-state. Then we got to include PA. Then we got to include Maryland. Then we got to include Connecticut. It's like, you just want to ride on our coattails. But we all kind of migrate out into those areas. So thank you, Lotus. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for receiving my gifts. You guys, you guys receive them well, and I love it. Thank you. All right, so that has been your weekend, not week, but weekend review. with health, love, romance, and just a little tidbit of some advice. All right, guys, I'll chat with you on the flip side. Peace.